This menu.
That's true.
That's the sucky part.
You know, I always think about how like chill our old venue setup was.
Yeah, but
like in a way, like it was super. I feel like we were just going under the red tape. You know.
Yeah, it totally was.
Okay. All right,
but
starting.
This is the price we pay for expansion, dude.
Is this a set? Yes, this is a set.
Do you think we could have been able to have this tournament in Ooh.
I don't know. Like we could have had definitely like a lantern, right? I think we would try to make that our big one. But I'm glad that we have our own like event that's like distinct from them, you know?
Yeah. I mean, the LAN even is like a lot harder to get.
That was a lot of lasers.
Go through a lot of,
that was like
6
uncontested lasers.
All right, so let's see what Squid does with his lasers. I'm not sure how good he is at lasering in teams. Also, he just got down smash. Ooh, but he made it back. Squid's recovery is pretty great.
So
also, go for it.
Oh no, yeah. I was just saying, right? Like, okay, it's weird. Like in teams, I'm not really sure what like the meta is, but it seems like controlling center stage could be both a bad thing and a good thing, right? Or do you think you always want to have your back facing your teammate?
No. Okay, so like the whole theory in doubles is like depending on where you are, you want to be doing certain things, right? So it's not like a bad or a good. It's just like you want to play differently, and like different team comps and different players are better at playing differently. For example, if you and your teammate are sandwiched in between, then like you guys want to like fight for your space and control center and like separate them, right?
Yeah.
And if you and your teammate are surrounding the other two in the center of the stage, you want to like pincer them and then like kind of like volleyball a little bit, you know? So it's like who can operate their side of the bargain better.
Fair enough. Maybe, but okay, I'd say that even though Fox is probably the best team in teams.
Yeah.
Not looking too good for our SP boys.
Ooh, yeah. They came off pretty fast, but then they like got double edge guarded, which really hurts.
Huh? Sure.
But yeah. Anyways, so we got like, oh man. Oh yeah, and also earlier Squid did like a really good save on Faceroll.
Okay.
And
dude, team saves are so cool.
Team saves are crazy, yeah.
They're so cool. But yeah, I feel like they don't really happen as often as people would like because they're actually pretty position dependent, you know? Sometimes I always wonder like, why are they just letting them go out there like that, you know? Like,
yeah.
And I feel like, oh, that's the reason why they don't go out for saves. Because saving people is risky.
Yeah, definitely. But for like Sheik and Falco with like projectiles and stuff, alright, good edge guard.
Okay, you know actually there's something you can do, right? And I was actually kind of doing it when I was playing with Nathan, right? But I was playing my Falco, he was playing his Sheik. And then I was just kind of like standing with my back towards center stage, right? And lasering him and like auto-canceling bears as they were trying to get me, you know? And then I was kind of putting up like a decent one. The lasers were catching Kiki and then giving him like an extra boost. But
damn, and that 2v1 from Squid and Faceroll was so clean. I don't know if you noticed that.
It was very clean. I think that 2v1s when like the two-pair action know what they're doing is pretty unwinnable, right?
Yeah, it's really hard.
Well, actually unwinnable.
Like just any
I hate
move.
That word.
It's they kind of maneuvered JC to the edge, and then just any move he threw out, he either got shined by the Falco. You know, if you hit the Sheik, shine by the Falco. If you hit the Falco, you know, grab by the Sheik.
Yeah.
And then it was just like covering all the options. It just like in a pretty like textbook, but still like very solid way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Okay, JC and
JC Dante. Let's see where they're going.
They look like they're deep in thought, but Faceroll, Squid. They seem relatively
definitely the favorites, the underdogs, SP underdogs.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of a mindset in Melee. It's both a good thing and a bad thing. It's like, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like you never want to give your opponent a chance to adapt, right?
Oh yeah. I think it's if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think that's more important.
I guess so. At a certain level of play, right?
Yeah. Or I mean, if you have like a good counter pick. Oh, that was such a smart roll.
That was a good roll.
He went for the mangle, the squangle.
Okay. So I'm not a fan of that up smash there. I feel like that was a more optimal punish.
Definitely. But also in like teams, you just take the percent you can. Just because like I feel like big combos have to either include your teammate or like have to be on like super 1v1 situations. He's dead. And so Squid, yeah, there it is. All right, so SP boys, let's go, let's go. Good counter pick. Ooh, that spacing by Faceroll is so good. Oh, again, dude, he's just walling them out with these back airs, and it just seems really tough to deal with.
Okay, that was. I think a problem that JC and Dante are having right now is that like they don't seem to be like clear on who's the aggressor, who's the support. Because I feel like it's Fox.
Yeah,
Double Fox.
Fox.
Both
So
of you
can
kind
mix it
of
up.
you can mix them. Both of you can be either at any given time, but then like Dante just died, or one of the Foxes just died to an Aaron back because they were trying to go for the same hit.
Yeah.
So
that's the team synergy in
that is
there.
that is team synergies. At a certain point, one of you should eventually figure out like, hey, I'm just gonna go in,
Definitely.
and then the other one should be like, all right, I'm gonna watch your back.
Yeah, because I feel like that's a. I don't know how successful teams where just both people just go in all the time are.
I don't think it's successful at all. I think, and honestly, I usually like playing support in teams. I feel like it's, if anything, the harder position.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to like, and it's if you're not someone who has like a lot of spatial awareness like me.
Yeah.
Like playing support is a lot easier, I think, because then you can actually focus on two people rather than like focus on one while having someone else in mind.
Wow, this is winter semis already. Okay.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is. Look at it.
Well, I'm not surprised, I guess.
Yeah, this is like third round.
I
right?
mean, okay, yeah. If they were like what 14, maybe
No, because
20.
there are only 16. There are only 16 people
Okay,
in the tournament.
if there were only 16 people or 16 teams.
It's teams.
Okay. 16 teams. That's honestly probably you only have to play like 3 sets to get the winner semis. Actually, 4 sets to get the winner semis, right?
Winter semis?
Yeah, like you only need to play 4 winner
Winter
sets.
semis is 4, right? You only need to play like. This is probably the third set.
Okay, yeah. Honestly, wow, 4 sets to get the winner's finals, man.
Yeah.
You know what? If you think about
4
it,
sets to get to grands.
dude, do you think that's like 4 sets to get the grands?
Yeah. Because like after this set, after their third set, they'd be in finals, and after finals, they'd be in grands.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Which I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, dude, do you think like that's part of the reason why like the top players perform so well at the end of the tournament? They're not. I mean, no Johns obviously to them, but like if you have to fight your way through the losers bracket, whereas like you only need a couple sets, do you think that like it's good for your smash endurance, your smash stamina?
I mean, but also you have the whole deal where like people like to be in losers a little bit because they get to play more games and be more warmed up. And then okay, there it is.
Okay, so this is the best of 5.
Probably because it's top 8.
I wonder
Is
if
it
they'll
top
go.
eight? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
top
I wonder if they're just gonna go back to that stage. Like if they
I
believe
don't know.
that.
They did pretty well on that stage. It's
Like-
just Faceroll and Squid just capitalize more.
Okay, so you know a best of 5 in general, right? Like let's say you lose game 1 and then you get your counter pick and you lose game 2, right?
Yeah.
That's always like a tricky situation, I feel. Because,
You go back.
Yeah, because
That's the
do you go back? Because I would say unless you're like crazy, you typically pick your strongest counter pick.
Yeah.
Right? Like you want to switch the momentum, but. Okay, so they're going back. So they probably like think this is just their strongest stage. I can believe that. Like kill options, movement. This is a really good stage for Fox.
Yeah, you can just there's so much space to move around in.
Okay. You know what? Okay, and I also feel like with these big stages, like the one-on-ones become more relevant. If that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
once you're separated, there's like this like significant period of time where you're actually separated. There's all a center stage where you have to kind of like.
Oh.
Oh goodness. Okay, good attempt at least trying to catch him with that fire,
But it's
And
like not a good start. Ooh, is that it for you,
that's it,
boy,
that's
JC?
it.
Yeah.
that was too. I think he was not far enough under the pineapple where he could have just like gone straight up. And
Yeah.
slid, but
I think if he went straight, we would have died.
you think so?
Yeah.
Okay, well that didn't look like a perfect 18-degree angle, anyways. But those are hard.
Ooh. The cross team combos, I love that.
Okay. Looks like red team are adapting
Very
like,
well.
as the set goes on.
Okay, so good punish from Dantefox. Can he kill him off?
See, you
Oh
know,
wow, that was actually a great save.
I think
and now
he's-
Squid makes it back to the middle.
Okay, you know how like in singles, right? If just by being a little bit better than somebody, you can like really like press that advantage and make it seem like a really big deal.
Yeah.
I feel like in teams that is doubly so because okay, you have that whole 1v1 component where if you're just a better singles player, the 1v1 will probably go your favor.
Yeah.
But there's also like team synergy, which I think is like a hugely like underrated part. You know, like maybe they're relying more on their 1v1s, which is why they're coming here. Like, I think that a stage like Yoshi's really benefits players with team synergy, right? Because basically, like any hit can convert into a team combo on that stage.
Good SDI from Faceroll. From Squid Roll. I like that name. Who's on the other side? I can't believe we haven't seen MacD or Alan play.
MacD or Alan? I bet they're waiting in winners.
Whoa. So every game was okay. Second game was like pretty close.
Okay.
Third game, no offense, kind of a blowout.
That was a rough set.
Yeah, it's a rough set. But no worries.
I know what a lot of people like to do instead of looking at the stocks, right? They look
Yeah.
at the percents to see how much like damage they've done.